Hi guys, so I decided to make two videos on topics that are quite personal and they're both things I've experienced quite a bit in the past year, and I'm quite scared to tell anyone anything bad or anything that's happened to me. So the fact that I'm filming myself and telling you guys this, it's quite hard. I've always said that I believe I was brought in here to help others, to, guide people through their own experiences. Sorry if my laptop's really loud, it's the first time it's been on in like days because we've had no internet. I did a blog post on this like a month ago, and yeah, I just wanted to share my opinion on it because there are a lot of videos on this particular topic. In general, like the main YouTubers talk about their side of the story of this topic, and I want to give you my perspective and my tips. Take them with a pinch of salt. Take the advice, but you find your own way to work out your own situation. Like, you're an individual, like, don't compare what you have to other people because it's quite a wide spectrum and it's quite, it's difficult for everyone who goes through similar sort of things like that. I'm going to talk about depression and anxiety. Yep, it's that kind of video. People who know me in real life, they may see like what I portray myself on the outside as a bright, bubbly person who plays saxophone, who's hyper about music, who just wants to help others out. And that's what I try to be as a person, like that's who I try to be. But this past year or so, I have experienced my own kind of form of depression and anxiety, even though my life right now is probably the best it's ever been. I go to a well-respected university, I have this amazing part-time job, I have close friends and family who mean the absolute world to me. There's just part of me that felt so low and felt so down, even though my life was great. So yeah, so hopefully my perspective on this video, or me giving my take on this video, will help you guys in some way, because it's really hard. Don't fight this alone, because I did, and in return it meant I hurt people a lot more fighting this alone than I would have done if I actually talked more about it. I hate talking about things, but hopefully helping you will, it's good to help others through this way. I'll read out a couple definitions from Google, from NHS, on depression and anxiety. I'm going to read out these points just so you can get more of an idea. Well, not really an idea, but you know what I mean. Depression, the definition from Google, is feelings of severe despondency and dejection. Self-doubt creeps in and that swiftly turns to depression. The definition from NHS is the symptoms of depression can be complex and vary widely between people. But as a general rule, if you are depressed, you feel sad, hopeless, and lose interest in things you used to enjoy. Postnatal depression is a type of clinical depression which can affect women after childbirth. Bipolar disorder is the two extremes of depression and mania, which is high mood, like hyper mood. And seasonal affective disorder is winter depression. And over to anxiety, which can be seen as the other side of the coin, so to speak. But both things are generally linked together. Definition from Google is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. So for example, he felt a surge of anxiety. Definition from NHS. Anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as worry or fear, that could be mild or severe. Everyone has feelings of anxiety at some point in their life. For example, you may feel worried and anxious about sitting an exam or having a medical test or job interview. During times like these, feeling anxious can be perfectly normal. However, some people find it hard to control their worries. Their feelings of anxiety are more constant and can often affect their daily life. Social anxiety, which is a discomfort or a fear when a person is in a social interaction that involves a concern of being judged or evaluated by others. Social anxiety involves an intense feeling of fear in social situations, and especially situations that are unfamiliar or in which one will be watched or evaluated by others. Stage fright is an anxiety in terms of performing or preparing for a main event. Angst is an intense feeling of apprehension, anxiety, or inner turmoil. An existential crisis is the feeling that is experienced when thinking about life itself, being without any meaning at all. On my blog post, I did my own notes on depression and anxiety, and like I said, take them with a pinch of salt. Don't follow what I did, because what I did was not necessarily the right thing. Like, there's no right way or wrong way of finding your own path. Like, everyone has to go through bad things and good things in their life to develop as a person. But if you are struggling, please get help. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Please, please don't suffer, because it's just, yeah, it's not easy. It really isn't easy. So the first thing I would say is this: I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Not that I have a worst enemy, not that I'm against people in a certain way, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Self-doubt is a killer, and chances are you will accept criticisms or insults more than you would accept compliments. Depression can hit you like a ton of bricks, even when it seems like your life is going well. It doesn't necessarily happen when you lose a loved one or when your personal life goes to shit. It can honestly happen at any point. The happiest people on the outside to you may be hiding so many demons and so many so many secrets on the inside. Like, don't judge a book by its cover. You lose faith in yourself, and even those close people around you. Anyone can get depression and anxiety, but some get it more than others. Anxiety is often linked to depression, even though it may seem like the other side of the coin. When you experience a panic attack, you're not able to breathe, your whole body hurts, you feel sick, you feel claustrophobic, you basically feel like you're just about to spew. You can't physically move, you're shaking, you're terrified, you just feel lost. And it's almost as if the world's gonna end. It may only last for a few minutes, but it is a scary thing. Panic attacks are scary things. Anxiety and depression can make you lose or gain weight that you can't necessarily seem to control. You can make yourself feel ill, you attack yourself on the inside, you could cry yourself to sleep every night because it feels like no one can help you. You get more emotional, you shut yourself away from family and friends, you can't fully socialise with your friends or the people that you love because you get angry or upset, you snap at them for no apparent reason. You feel so alone. And it hurts. It really hurts. Bloody hell. What I've learned is, no matter how hard or impossible it may seem, you can't let these horrible thoughts control your life. Life is hard, but the rewards will come to those who work hard for them, I believe. One tip I will give is make sure you have time to be able to breathe. Have time for yourself. Like, if you're working on a hard assignment or if you're going through something bad in your personal life, just take some time off to breathe. Like, go and explore places, like go on trips with your close friends, like keep the people you love close. Get away from the stress, anxiety for 5 minutes and accept that it's the little things in life that make it great. I mean, like the first cup of tea you have in the morning, or your favourite song playing from your speakers and you singing so loud that your neighbours complain down below at your terrible singing. Like, it's those moments in life that you feel grateful to have. May also be like that one friend who's been really supportive to you and just still accepts you for who you are. Make sure you have some time for yourself, because life is hard and you should feel proud that you have gone this far in this part of your life and you're fighting to battle these demons inside of you. Do whatever works for you. Like, you can take advice from others, like this may be another depression or anxiety video you may have found on your search on YouTube, but take advice from other people, but do what you feel that you have to do. You're an individual and your life should be lived through your own rules. One method may work out for one person, but it may work out for another, and that's fine. Just please don't lose hope, because it could feel like you can never get better and all that kind of stuff. You can. It's a long process. You can't get better just like that. It's going to take a while, and it's going to take all of you, but the rewards will surely be worth it. Keep fighting and stay strong. Even if you feel like you're a burden and you hate talking about your problems, like I certainly did, like talk to someone you trust. That could be a friend, a family member, a partner, counsellor, or even someone you don't know online. That could be the biggest resource. Talking to someone online who may be having like a similar experience, or maybe going through similar situations to you, like helping others through that way. I personally think that's one of the better ways to get better. What you get from helping others, that feeling is so amazing that it can hide all of those horrible thoughts in your head for, even if it's just for a few minutes. As long as you're able to feel like different feelings, like get rid of those feelings just for a few minutes, it's definitely worth it. When you get upset, get your playlist of sad songs, get the box of tissues, just cry your eyes out, because it's a great stress reliever as well. Get a jotter or open like a Word document and write down what particular feelings you have in that day. Something that will take the weight off your shoulders, because it's okay not to be okay all the time. If it impacts you in certain ways you didn't expect to, that's when you need to get help. Your depression and anxiety will never go away completely, because it's a small part of, basic human reaction. But you can learn how to control it. Your worst enemy at times is yourself. So you go and tell them who's boss. You should be proud to be who you really are and what you have achieved in your life. Don't feel pressure to achieve a certain goal at a certain point. Don't be restrained to be someone that you don't want to be. You still have time in your life to achieve so much. One thing I will say is this: you are not alone. And there is someone out there who loves you. This heart goes to all of you. I love you guys so much. If you need anyone to talk to, I'll be there. Send me an email, tweet me, go on my Facebook page, anything. Because, yeah, you guys are not alone. I love you, and I'll see you soon.